Hey guys, Kev here, and I wanted to show you a cool fixed blade actually. This came in from TacKnives, and it's pretty cool. This is called the Marlin, and it's just a wild looking blade shape on this knife, and I thought it was really cool. I just have not had the time or the moment to show you. And I'm not a big fixed blade guy. I actually had a custom maker hit me up today and ask if I wanted to, review one of his knives. And I said, I'm just not a big fixed blade guy, especially customs, because I just can't appreciate them the way I should. And I feel bad about that. So I don't really want to take those in for review because I just don't think I'm going to do it justice. And I feel bad at doing that. So I don't. But I did recommend a few channels that I know that are really into fixed blades, love them, and would be able to appreciate them. So hopefully that helps. And yeah. Anyway, this is the Marlin. TacKnives sent this my way. So I didn't actually know it was coming. Now, this is their new fixed blade design, and it's called the Marlin. And he said it kind of goes with the knife and being in Miami. So I guess he's in Miami. Shane is, that is. It's in D2 and G10. It comes with 2 clips for carrying. You can buy this knife on the TacKnives website, www.tackknives.com. I'll put a link down below. And it's $44.95. Thank you for taking the time to read this and review the knife. See, I think that is incredible, right? He says, sorry, I didn't think about better packaging. I just forgot. Usually I've been have packaging for folding knives and OTF knives. He just forgot how big. Yeah, makes sense. I don't even know if I kept. Oh, I did. Just like just a box. But I mean, we're talking about $44 here. I think that's. I think it's very fair what you're getting here. $44.99, and you get a clip kind of thingy. You get another clip belt kind of thingy. You get some troll candy. And you get this Kydex sheath right here, which works very well. Now, for the most part, TacKnives has their stuff made by Best Tech. So, it's pretty cool that this is made by Best Tech, or could be, I guess. And it's $44.95. Now, obviously, it's a budget steel, but you're getting a really cool knife here, I think. And I just wanted to show it. Since we had the paperwork here, let's see if we can cut it. You have a compound ground blade. I think both are flat. You just have a thinner one back here and a thicker one up there, is what it looks like to me. So let's see how that edge in the rear. Yeah. And then up here. Oh, yeah. That one feels slicier. So maybe the one in the back is thicker. Would make sense. It's also what she said. To have it thicker back here for, you're trying to chop something or whatever, and then thinner up here for slicing and piercing and stuff like that. Because that's really clean up there. Really good edge on it, too. This is the kind of hard use testing I do on my channel with a beefy fixed blade like this. Now, I don't know if this knife would be good for fishing applications. It's in D2. And the blade shape, I think the name is just, because of where he's from and everything. And maybe the shape of the knife. But not really because it's a fishing knife or anything. Because it's obviously not going to be too rust resistant. Now, it does have a really heavy stone wash, which does help, actually. You have really cool milling on the scales. Really like that. Almost has a sway back sort of handle, just shrunken down a little bit. I feel like I've also seen this type handle on like a Quaken or something. But yeah, very cool. It's comfortable in the hand. That jimping is aggressive, but it locks you into this spot right here. So yeah, anybody who is a fixed blade fan, let me know what you think on this. It is full tang, obviously. And then you have, it looks like T10s there. Let's check. Oops. Maybe T15s. Let's go for the big dogs first. Where them big dogs at? T15. Too big. Let's see what a T10 looks like. See, that's T8. Where's my T10s at, boy? Where my T10s at? There it is. Boom. Perfect. No wiggle at all. So you got T10 on the scales there. So you could have custom scales made or whatever. But 45 bucks, solid as hell in my opinion. Makes me wonder, some knives that are fixed blades like this coming from overseas can be 200 something. Or 100 and something, and they're still in, you know, very low grade steels. But I don't know. I don't know anything about fixed blades, so I try not to speculate on things too much. So that's the Marlin. Shout out to TacKnives. Thanks for sending me that. Sorry it took so long to show it. I just was trying to find the right place, and here we are. So I'll probably pass this around because I think the group would probably enjoy this one. And while I'm at it, I also have this CountyComm fixed blade in. This is a big old, I mean, it's not huge, but it just feels, it's like thick. Feels like a camp knife or something. I don't know, hard to gauge because it doesn't have a super long blade, but I've heard some people say they beat the shit out of this. It feels like a Demco, honestly, just with a spear point on it. Handle-wise, it's super comfortable in hand, nice and tall. It's not too thick this way, but it's got girth, obviously. This is a Maritac. This is number 99 of 2000, and it has glow-in-the-dark scales. Now, you could just go on CountyComm's website. I'll put the link down below. I do have a 10% discount code, LeftyEDC, and you can just search for fixed blade, and this will come up. I don't actually have the name right in front of me. Sometimes they don't even have names. It might just be Maritac fixed blade. You have this usual Chinese tech lock style thing going on. You do have a Kydex sheath, pops in, pops out, no problem. Glow-in-the-dark scales are pretty dope. So if you take something like UV or just a flashlight and you light that puppy up, you will get a glow. And it lasts pretty long if you don't have studio lights on, obviously. Sometimes I turn my lights off when I'm done in here, and I'll just see this thing glowing on the table. It's pretty cool. You can see the other side. You can kind of see it glowing through the side there. So I think that's a pretty cool aspect to it. Don't know if it's beneficial or actually negative in some cases if you're trying to not have people see you, but, you know, I don't know. The blade steel, I don't actually have in front of me, to be honest. But I would venture to guess it is something like D2. Let's just look the thing up and stop being a dope. So we're going to go to CountyComm's website, and we're going to get the pop-up. Can't stand pop-ups, man. Everywhere you go now. I get it, but it's annoying when you're trying to do something. Fixed blade, and told you, there it is, ready for action. Okay, it is D2, that's what I thought. It's got a really nice black wash on it. That's what I would call it. Yeah, it's a black wash, not an acid wash. This is a small batch. 2000 is a small batch. That's hilarious. Glow textured bolt-on scales. Yeah, I don't know. Is that Torx? Kind of looks like Torx. It's just an odd shape to it, but I can see the edges of the star pattern. 3 titanium bolts securing the glow-in-the-dark handle slabs. And there was a bead, I guess, and lanyard. I think I did have that somewhere. Don't know what I did with it. I'm not a big lanyard guy. Here, is this it? Is this the one? This might be the one that came with it. So that's cool. But anyway, this thing is 70 bucks. So, you know, you're looking at the same materials as the Marlin, but you're paying more. So again, this thing just seems like you get a value here from TacKnives. Shout out to Shane. And that's obviously a smaller company than CountyComm. So good on them. But yeah, this is comfortable in the hand. You could really beat the shit out of this, and that's the point of this one. So pretty cool. So that's from CountyComm, the Ready for Action. And then the TacKnives Marlin. Let me know which one of these you would pick up. Again, these are probably going to go into the pass around group, see if those guys are interested in it. And that's it. Just a couple of fixed blades. I really wanted to get them on the table here. I've had them for a while and haven't found the right moment to show them. And instead of forcing them into another video of some kind, I just figured I'd make a quick fixed blade video. So if you like fixed blades, let me know. Let me know what I'm missing out on, because I'm just not big on them. I can't fidget with them. They're usually thicker than the folding knives I like. Now, there are some exceptions. Like I have this one in right now from Blade and Beam. This is the Griffin Scout fixed blade. And this reminds me sort of the Midnight EDC fixed EDC from Jack Wolf knives, but a little bit bigger. You know, the size on this is a little bit bigger. I should give you something to use as a reference. Here's my Bulldog from TRM. See if I line these all up. Right. So you're getting a similar blade length, honestly, on the Scout and the Ready for Action. Just much longer handle. Like I said, very Demco-ish, you know, poor blade to handle ratio, not the goal of the design, right? Let me see. Do I have any larger knives? I'm not a large knife guy. Here's the full size, or the bolster lock Scout. It came with it to check out, so you can see the size difference there. And then, since we were talking about it, I'll grab the Midnight Fix EDC here as well. I would say this is a little bit more in my range of something I would carry. Like I did carry this for review, but I'll admit it came out of my pocket pretty quick after I did the review, because I'm just not a fixed blade guy. Now, it is made of S90V steel, and it does have Purple Haze fat carbon on it, which is definitely going to help. And it's a full height hollow ground blade. It's a sheep's foot blade, so definitely going to do those EDC tasks that I really like. Small handle on this, large glove size hand. You know, I'm coming off the end here a little bit, but for any cutting I would need to do with this, it would handle it with ease. These actually were pretty popular. I believe they're mostly sold out. I could be wrong, but little lanyard post down here. I think they did that right, putting it down here so it's in your palm and not up into your, or down below your palm, not up into your palm. Which I think is pretty smart, actually. I hadn't really thought about that. Beautiful belt satin, full height hollow. But it is absolutely tiny, and that's why it's a fixed EDC. It's not meant to be a bruiser like this, or a sort of all-arounder like this, or maybe even this. This is getting to that EDC size again. You have a deep hollow ground blade. Look at that tip. I mean, you're not going to be able to do too much with this in terms of, you know, like camping type stuff or whatever. It's another sort of EDC blade, but a little bit bigger. So for those of you who want something larger than this, but in the similar vein, I think this does make sense. Really comfortable in hand, good jimping. This is in Magna Cut steel, Best Tech OEM. Now this one is $270, I think, $260 maybe, at Blade and Beam. I'll put a link down below to Blade and Beam. It does help the channel if you use my link. I also have one to CountyComm I mentioned earlier. And if these are available, I'll throw some of my dealer links for Jack Wolf as well. And I'll obviously put the TacKnives website. Don't have an affiliate link or anything, but definitely want to support them as well. But yeah, this one's probably the most comfortable out of the group for me personally. You do have this little flat here as well you can choke up on. Honestly, I would love to see a folding version of this where the bolster lock is cool, but it's just a little too big in my opinion. So it's interesting that they went smaller on the fixed blade and bigger on the bolster lock. I would have done it the other way around. Now that's just, you know, because that's what I would want. But it is cool that they have matching ones. But yeah, I mean, these start at $230 in like basic handle materials, which is interesting. Seems like a lot for a fixed blade. Then again, this is $225, but you're getting that, you know, belt satin S90V. You're getting fat carbon scales. You're getting all the cool packaging you get. They actually did like a really cool sort of VHS kind of thing with this, which is cool. But you know, we know this is made by Bestech, and they're just expensive when it comes to having stuff made. So I can understand how they ended up at $260 or whatever it is. So, yeah, very interesting. So there you go, guys. There's some fixed blades for you to check out. Let me know, again, which one of these you would pick up and why. I would love to hear about it. I would probably just end up sticking with the one I do actually own, which is the Midnight Fixed EDC. And, you know, maybe I go to a place where I just need to have a fixed blade. I don't know. I can't come up with a scenario, but it's cool. I like that I have it, but I don't really carry it. Maybe I should put it somewhere like in my garage or something, or maybe like downstairs in a drawer so I can utilize it, but we'll see. Yeah, love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you later. Peace.